house
We
right
do.
now. A good night to sit outside and sip some Wine by Joe rosé, right?
Yeah, enjoy the
Sure.
patio, the little bit of sunshine that we're starting to see for some of us. And that's going to be a trend that continues to take us well into Friday and maybe even for some of us on Saturday as we take a live look out across western Oregon right now, anywhere from the shoreline, picking up on mostly cloudy skies, but a stray ray of sunshine or two isn't out of the realm of possibility as some of those clouds start to break free in the Portland metro area and Mount Hood, seeing some nice cloud coverage with some breezier conditions. Now, daytime highs today much warmer than where we have been, managing to get back up into the mid-50s for the I-5 corridor. But to bring things back to reality, we should be hovering right at about 61 degrees this time of year. As we take a live look at those warming conditions, courtesy the sunshine 55, where we currently stand as we manage to fall back into the upper 40s by about 8 o'clock. As far as the rain potential goes, that's really going to be lackluster as we move through the rest of tonight. After a much drier picture for us here through the Willamette Valley, a lot of zeros, a nice sight to see after the soaking conditions earlier in the week, but Astoria was able to pick up onto 1/100th of an inch of the wet weather. As our latest drought monitor issued every single Thursday continues to show that the Portland metro area completely clear of any drought situation. Unfortunately, further to the south along I-5, that's where we kind of missed out on the bullseye of our atmospheric river back on Monday, so not necessarily seeing any major improvements out that direction. As Portland has already managed to put more than 3 inches of rain into the rain gauge, that puts us for the 13th day of the month above normal by about 2 inches. And by this time last April, we were sitting right at about 3¼ inches. So for comparison, that's just at about 1/10 of an inch lower last year compared to where we're currently sitting. Now, over the next 6 to 10 days, we anticipate to see the above average precip amounts for much of the Pacific Northwest as we hold on to the wet weather for some of us, primarily out over the Coast Range, a lot of it not actually making its way to the ground, and that's going to be the case through the rest of this evening and into tomorrow as parts of Washington County right now near the Gaston and Hillsborough area, not necessarily seeing very much of the wet weather. But remember, our weekend is approaching and we've seen a lot of rain over our weekend as of late. It's been wet every single weekend except for November 19th to 20th. That was the last weekend that we actually saw some dry conditions with just at about a trace as early as about February 18th and 19th. So we're due for some drier weekends in store for us, which is setting up for us thanks to this very mild ridge moving its way into the western half of the country. That will bring our temperatures back to the 60s. But that is short-lived, and the timing looks to be less than ideal to give us a dry Sunday as this trough not only ushers in cooler temperatures, but also brings back the chance of rain. So as we move through the rest of this evening, maybe a hit-and-miss raindrop or two is a potential as our skies continue to dry. We'll fall back into the upper 30s for many of us as sunshine takes over by tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then that cloud deck finds its way back into the Pacific Northwest for much of the day Saturday. But no need to fear, our temperatures still in the upper 50s to the low 60s for a few lucky folks as we expect to see additional rainfall amounts at just a couple of 1/100ths of an inch. I really think that these numbers are slightly on the higher end of things as we do dry out our skies tonight, fall to the upper 30s, winds out the northwest on the light side. With our 7-day forecast showing that we at least get to enjoy the dry weather tomorrow, a little bit more in the sun department, and then Saturday those clouds move back in, maybe, just maybe a raindrop or two. But we can't complain with a daytime high temperature of 58 degrees before we cool things off for Sunday. The winds kick up, the rain moves back in, and it's back to regular scheduled programming for much of next week with those below average temperatures.
You blew me away with that stat about the weekend not having no rain since November.
It's been a long time.
Blown away.
Okay. Hey, looking ahead to this Saturday, Meals on Wheels, people hoping